Hi,
Hi.
shall we go into the plant world and learn about the different parts of a plant today?
Yes.
Very good. Let us look at the different parts of a plant today. Do you know what the different parts of a plant are?
Yes, I can recognize the root, the stem, the leaves, and the flowers.
Yes, here are the beautiful flowers. These are the leaves, and here are what are going to be fruits of the plant. This is the stem of the plant, and these are called the nodes, and this space in between the nodes is called the internode. And this part which grows under the ground is called the root system or the roots of the plant. So the parts of a plant are divided into the root system which goes under the ground and the shoot system which grows above the ground. The shoot system has the stem, the branches, the leaves, the buds, the flowers, and the fruits. All right. Do you know that there are two types of roots, tap roots and fibrous roots? Let us learn about the tap root first. Plants with a taproot have one main root which grows from the end of the stem. Many small roots grow from the main root. Look at this picture here. This red part is the main taproot or the primary taproot from which several smaller secondary and tertiary roots grow. This is what the taproot system looks for a big tree. If you could look under the ground, this is what the taproot system would look like. Do you know any examples of plants or trees which have the taproot system?
Mango, neem, pea plant, beetroot, carrot, tulips, and
I
dandelions.
think you mean turnips, don't you?
Turnips, yes.
Very good. Let us look at the fibrous root system. The root system is generally seen in smaller plants where there are several small roots which start from the end of the stem. They don't have any main root. There are certain plants like the wheat, the grass, or rice or coconut which have fibrous root systems. Do you know what the root does?
No.
Let me tell you. The root helps to anchor the plant in place, which helps the plant to resist the strong forces of wind and running water or mud flow. It helps the plant to stay upright in the soil. It helps the plant to be fixed in the soil. The root system takes in oxygen, water, and nutrients from the soil to move them up through the plant to the stems, leaves, and the blooms. Roots often store the energy created by the plants through photosynthesis to make them available to the plant as needed. Carrots, turnips, beets, and many more are excellent examples of roots that store plant developed energies. Do you know what photosynthesis is?
No.
Photosynthesis is when plants make their own food in the presence of sunlight. That process is called photosynthesis. Will you remember?
Yes.
Very good. Plant roots also stimulate and support microorganisms in soil which benefit the plant life. All right, let us now look at the stem of the plant. The stem of the plant is something which grows above the soil. It is a part of the shoot system. There are big trees like the coconut tree or the neem or the banyan or the mango tree which have strong woody stem which is called the trunk of the tree. And then again, there are smaller plants like the rose bushes or the bougainvillea bushes or the hibiscus or even some other crotons and decorative plants which have a woody stem which is branched closer to the ground. There are also herbaceous stems like you see in grass or in daisy or in mint where the plants have a soft green and a flexible stem. Then there are other types of plants like the creepers and the climbers, which need support to stay upright. They have a very weak stem system. Have you seen any creepers near your house?
Yes, I have seen the money plant,
What else?
the sunrose.
And the jasmine and the pumpkin plant. All these are also examples of creepers and climbers. What does the stem do? The stem helps to support and elevate the leaves and the flowers and the fruits. The stem, in fact, arranges the leaves in such a way that it helps to get direct sunlight to perform photosynthesis. What is photosynthesis?
Photosynthesis is the is the ma- is the making of food with the presence of sunlight.
Who makes the food?
The leaf.
Yes, the leaf makes the food for the plant in the presence of direct sunlight. Some stems undergo modification to store food and water, like the jade plant or the sugar cane, which is in fact an underground stem. Can you think of any more examples of underground stems?
Potato, onion, and ginger.
Very good. Stem carries the water and the nutrients from the roots to the different parts of the plant. All right,
All right.
let us now look at the leaf. Have you seen leaves?
Yes, I have.
What is this here?
It's a leaf.
Yes. Now, this broad, flat part of the leaf is called the leaf blade. This leaf blade has many thin lines. Can you see these thin lines on the leaf?
Yes, I can.
These are, in fact, thin tubes which are called veins. Now, these small veins join this main vein, which is in the center of the leaf and which joins till the stem. And this is called the midrib of the leaf. This runs through the middle of the leaf and joins the stem. The lower part of the leaf has tiny openings called stomata. Here is an open stomata, and this is what a closed stomata look like. Now, these stomata help the plant to take in and let out air. They help the plant.
Breathe.
That's right. Do you know what else the leaf does?
No.
Let us look at what else the leaf does. So the leaf helps in manufacture of food. I told you already that the process is called photosynthesis. So that is the primary function of green leaves. How does the leaf become green? So there is a green pigment called chlorophyll which is present in the leaf. Now, chlorophyll helps the plants to absorb the sunlight. And while absorbing the sunlight, the plant makes food by taking the water and the carbon dioxide from the soil and air, respectively. While making food, the leaves give out oxygen. And oxygen is important for all the plants and animals to live. It helps in interchange of gases. So whenever the plant breathes through the stomata, there is a gaseous exchange which takes place between the atmosphere and the plant body. There is also water which is absorbed by the root hair of the plant, which is evaporated from the leaf surface during the daytime. This is called transpiration. How does this water come out? It comes out through the stomatal openings or the openings of the stomata. This transpiration process allows the plant to absorb water and minerals from the soil and conduct the same to the top of the plant. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I do.
Do you remember what is photosynthesis?
Yes, I do.
Yes, that's very nice. Let us look at what else the leaf does. So, leaves help to store the food. So, fleshy leaves of the aloe vera plant or the portulaca or the fleshy leaves of onion or the cactus plants which you see in the desert regions. All these help to store food materials for future of the plants. Even the succulents like your jade also store water and other food in the leaves of the plant. Plants also help for reproduction. So there are certain leaves of certain plants like the bryophyllum or the begonia which produce buds by means of which they give rise to new plants. So when the leaf lamina touches the ground, from there the new roots start developing and new plants thus can be reproduced. Let us now look at the next part of the plant, which are the beautiful, beautiful flowers. Flowers are of many colors, shapes, sizes, and beautiful fragrances. Most flowers look very beautiful. A flower blooms from a bud, and the flower then grows into a fruit. The flower helps the plant to make more of its own kind or to reproduce. Do you see some beautiful flowers here? Can you recognize any of them?
Yes, I can recognize the rose, the sunflower, the lotus, the lavender, the daisy.
Very good. You seem to have seen a lot of flowers. Let us now talk about the fruits. Do you like to eat fruits?
Yes,
What is your favorite fruit?
my favorite fruit is mango.
Oh, wow. We all love to eat fruits because they are fleshy, tasty, and juicy and sweet. Many fruits are delicious to eat, and some of them contain seeds inside them. Some fruits have only one seed. Give me an example of a fruit which has one seed.
Mango,
Very good. And others have a lot of seeds in them. Do you know of any fruit which has a lot of seeds?
mango,
Lot of seeds. Mango has a lot of seeds in them.
no, watermelon,
That's right. A watermelon has a lot of seeds inside it, and some fruits have no seeds at all. A fruit protects the seeds within it. From these seeds, new plants grow. Ah, lovely, lovely fruits. How many do you like? What all do you like?
I like most of them.
Very good. So you will become healthy if you eat lots of fruits. Now let us look at the seeds. Now seeds help plants to reproduce. They have baby plants inside them. Whenever a seed gets enough air, water, and sunlight, it grows into a new plant. This process is called germination. First, the root grows and then the shoot grows. From this, new plants grow. So, whenever the shoot grows out, it then becomes a new plant. I hope you had fun learning all about the various parts of the plant today. Bye.